Hello everyone, my name is Ulbai. If you haven't met me before, this is Baxter. I'm sure he will be joining us throughout this little course because he loves attention. He's very keen on attention. I'm really excited about starting this Slowember. Something that I've been thinking about for quite a while and feel really passionate about. November is generally not like a really fun month, I think. I like all the seasons, I like doing lots of things outside, but I think November is just a bit of an in-between month, especially in the UK. The weather is not always that good and it's just a bit dark and it's not Christmas yet. But still it can be a really stressful time because the kind of year is ending, there's lots to get done before Christmas. And biologically, autumn and especially November when it gets dark is a time to slow down. So it's such a clash in our kind of biology and our culture. So I know that I sometimes feel almost a bit burnt out or a bit sluggish, not quite on top form in November. So I'm assuming that loads of other people feel like that as well. And otherwise you probably wouldn't have signed up for this course. So just wanted to quickly kind of go through how this is going to work. So every day in November, I'm going to send out an email, just like this one, containing a YouTube video or a link to a YouTube video. And that link you can keep forever and ever. I will never take these videos down. They are yours to use whenever you want to. And if you want to have all the videos kind of together, the best thing to do is probably just copy the link and then paste them somewhere else so that you have it. There's nothing I can do to stop you from sharing this link with someone else, but obviously please don't. If you feel like this has been useful for you and you would like to share it with someone, just send my email address to them and get them to contact me, and I'd love to send this on to them as well. Each video is going to be 10 minutes, no more at all. So pick 10 minutes a day and dedicate it to yourself, to slowing down and to being present. Ideally, pick the same time every day. It doesn't have to be the same kind of time on the clock, but trying to have in the same order every day. So you might do it after you have breakfast, when you come home from work, after you walk your dog, whatever it is. Doesn't matter what time it is, but try to really make sure that these 10 minutes get a solid place in your diary, in your schedule. That's the reason why we're doing it every day for 30 days, which might sound a little bit excessive, but it's much easier to do something every day than to do something every other day, for example, because of how habits and routine build up. So try to really pick a time and say, I'm going to do it this time every day, as soon as I come home from work, as soon as blah blah blah. Because then you're much more likely to do it. You also tend to get a lot more out of it. You tend to look forward to it a lot more. It tends to be a lot easier to kind of commit to, which is obviously what we want. It's not an expensive course because I want it to be available for everyone, but you're still already committed a little bit. So try and commit all the way by really following through. Remember, you're doing this for yourself. It shouldn't be something that you do for someone else, but really try to enjoy these times as time for you and not something that you have to do. Each video is going to be different, obviously. You're not going to need anything. Like I've got a mat and loads of props and stuff behind me. We're not going to use any of that. And every video is going to be 10 minutes max. So you can show up in jeans. I'll be wearing yoga clothes because that is just what I wear every day. But any sort of clothes, don't need anything at all. It's going to be really accessible for everyone. And my hope is that by the end of these 30 days, by the end of November, you will have learned loads of tools that you can take with you throughout the rest of your life and really use and cultivate them, and maybe share them with other people so that we can live a happier and calmer life. When we're present, we are much kinder, much smarter, much more creative, and generally just better as human beings. It's one of those things that are difficult to measure. Life quality, how do you measure that? We can't really, so I can't show you a picture of someone who's happier after having slowed down, which is why it's difficult to sell. It's not like showing a picture of people losing weight. It's obvious if it's worked or not. So this is something that you will have to do internally. It won't really be shown on the outside. It will probably take a little while for all the benefits to really shine through. But hopefully, in 2 years' time, we'll look back and think, bam, that's when it all changed. That would be fantastic. And those 2 years will go either way. So whether you commit to this practice, whether you commit to look after yourself or not, these 2 years will be gone at some point anyway. So I highly recommend really diving into this, make the most of it, carry on using the practices that you like, that resonate with you, and hopefully it'll change your life forever, just like these exercises and this knowledge has changed my life forever. I very much look forward to seeing you on the 1st of November. If you have any questions in the meantime or nothing, or something is not quite working, just send me an email and I'll get straight back to you.